just feel good. We need more people in the world that are feeling good about themselves, their loved ones, and do meaningful work because that is part of feeling good.
This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good afternoon, Kat Mclead. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful afternoon?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
I am as excellent as can be. It's such a great pleasure to connect with you. What part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in beautiful Redondo Beach, California, looking at the beautiful ocean and mountains on a clear day.
Oh my, I can just imagine. It's good to know that, right? I just spoke to someone in California as well, northern part of California. Well, do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history.
My superpower is nailing people's niches. I've been doing it for 20 years and have helped hundreds of people nail their right idea and start businesses that they love, that feel amazing, and that they make good money doing something they truly enjoy.
All right. So tell us, how did you learn this, or who did you learn this from, the ability to help others?
I learned this on accident when I was 22 and I was a dominatrix and did not like it. So I decided to niche down to only what I enjoyed. And I accidentally found out that when you niche, you grow rich. And as I niched down, I thought I would have to get a quote unquote regular job. And instead, my clientele skyrocketed and I made multiple six figures a year from the age of 22 to 27. But I really didn't like it later on because it just wasn't meaningful and fulfilling work. So I decided to go to graduate school, get my master's in psychology, and chose as my second year project to help women transition out of the sex industry because I had been in it for so many years, knew how hard it was to transition out when you're used to making so much money. And I had to become really good at finding the subset of people's niches or what they could do that could bring in high income for the time spent so that I could help these women transition out into meaningful work that felt much better for them.
That's intriguing. So how did you reach out to them, or was it they that were reaching out to you?
It was both. When I first started, I was cold calling people and I got a lot of hate. I will not lie.
Hmm.
Luckily, at the same time, I was reaching out to different organizations, and my first client was actually a referral to me. So I reached out to other organizations that helped women transition out of the sex industry, and I did that work for that year for free. I never intended on being a business coach. I actually was studying to be a therapist because I did so much therapy to get over some childhood abuse and other things in my life. And that's how I became a business coach and realized that I had a huge knack for nailing people's niches.
Well, that's intriguing. So, I mean, being on the two sides of the fence and having experiences that can definitely like cripple you, right? Like that could have been the end of your desire to do more. Why will you suggest others that are listening get out, or even contact you to help them get out?
Well, the bottom line is you create your life. I came from a terrible upbringing. I was beaten on a regular basis. I felt threatened. I really thought I was going to be murdered. That was my childhood, and I was screwed up. And the bottom line is you can make a change. I'm living proof of it. You can decide to have better or feel better and then do the necessary actions. And yes, get help along the way. I got help and I am living a dream life as I just shared with you. I'm living in my beautiful southern coastal California home with a beautiful family, a loving home, and you really can make that change for yourself.
Yeah, where's the best place for someone that's listening to connect with you?
I can be reached at my website, which is SAHMentrepreneur.com. That stands for Stay at Home Mom Entrepreneur.com. SAHMentrepreneur.com. There I have a free training for all of your listeners who are trying to make a better life for themselves and just don't know the steps. And there, as my love gift, is the 4 key steps of starting a successful, fulfilling business that can give you that joy and meaningful work that you've been longing for. And on the Work With Me page, there's ways to contact me and also a link to my community where I'm in every single day.
That's wonderful. Now, are you originally from America? I find there's a bit of an accent in there.
I am. I was born and raised in Chicago.
Okay, all right. So is it like Chicago mixed with California makes this like type of it doesn't sound like pure American from what I've heard of Americans.
It must be this Midwest Coast twang.
Yeah, probably the mixture there. But that's super cool. All right, well tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
I have always been mom first. So the whole basis of my current business is helping moms start businesses that allow them to be moms first and still reclaim a little piece of themselves. So for the last 7 years, I have been a full-time stay-at-home mom and I work when my son is in school. And now that he's in first grade full-time, I'm able to open up my practice more. And that's why I'm scaling my business. And that is exactly how I create these kind of businesses for other moms. My whole stay at home mom entrepreneur framework is so moms can work 2 hours or a day or less and provide that meaningful work, that independent income, and feel good about themselves using the skills and talents that they have that they've put to the side while being mom first.
Yeah, how does it make you feel like looking back from now to then to see the way you can support your child? How does it make you feel?
It feels really amazing, honestly. I love it. I still love being mom first. And I also love being cat again, not just mom. I love being myself first. And all of these skills that I've acquired over the years and telling my story to inspire others who maybe are stuck in jobs that they hate, or maybe they do drugs, or maybe they made poor choices in the past. And it's okay. And they can choose differently right now. And that's my legacy to leave with the world.
Well, amazing audience again. You're hearing it live from Cat Mclead. Interesting story, interesting life purpose, helping others get out of the sex trade into the opportunities that they desire to be a stay-at-home mom, right? A mompreneur, as you can be. So, Cat, let's switch gears for a moment. Let me now invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Cat, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Eating ice cream.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more.
I still love ice cream. I still eat it every single day, like 2 scoops a day, no joke.
Kat, I cannot believe you. I saw your picture. You do not look like someone that eats ice cream every day. Come on.
I
Come on.
do. I really do. I truly eat at least 2 scoops a day. And yes, I am fit and toned, true Southern California babe.
Well, I guess staying fit allows you the opportunity to eat ice cream every day, right? It works hand in hand, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right, all right. So why do you think this memory is so clear?
I just love ice cream, and it represented some of the happier times in my childhood, which I just shared were really unhappy. And those were special times where we would go to the ice cream shop and I would actually get a cone. And those were like family vacations, usually when things were steady.
Yeah.
No wonder I love ice cream so much.
Yeah, it's intriguing, isn't it? Like, I mean, if I just had to speak metaphorically, ice cream in itself seems to be an impossible thing, right? Like, it's cold, but with technology, it's possible, right? And an entrepreneur made that possible, right? Where they came up with the idea, all right, we'll put the freezers here, we'll transport it in freezers, right? We'll get it there, and then it's available. And to see that you're helping other people understand that they can bring that to market as well, that level of entrepreneurism. It's beautiful that you love ice cream.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Well, if we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
Oh, it was Milli Vanilli.
All right. What song by Milli Vanilli?
Girl, you know it's true.
Oh, she sang. Love it. All right. You did well, you did well. All right, Kat. Well, we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Kat, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
I hope I pass them on to all of my clients.
Are you married?
Yes, I am. Happily married almost a decade.
Wow, congratulations. Give us a secret, please.
We married after 2 months, and our secret is every single week we do a couples dialogue. And that just means that we sit down, we talk about anything going on in our life, we hold the space, we take turns. Like me first usually, and then me listen to all of him. And when we were earlier in marriage, it was usually about what triggered us or what maybe we were upset about. And now it could just be all about life. And before my son was born, we did this couples dialogue every single day.
Well, that's great. That's great. Does your spouse eat ice cream as much as you?
No way. He cannot get away with it like I can.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in spirit.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes, I do. Very close inner circle.
All right. Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No way. I don't even have public TV at all.
Wow. What about screen time? Is it more than 8 hours or less than 8 hours? The phone and the computer?
Way less than 8 hours.
All right. And what about reading? How often do you read?
I read daily.
All right, Kat. Well, this has been such a great pleasure. If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Kat Mclead, what would you say that is?
You create your life. It's the truth. I'm the living example of it.
Oh, there we go. Kat Mclead, again, this has been such a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Just feel good. We need more people in the world that are feeling good about themselves, their loved ones, and do meaningful work, because that is part of feeling good.
I love it. Again, Kat Mclead, a pleasure I treasure. Thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. This podcast is produced by Pod Edits. Visit podedits.com for professional podcast publishing.